So I kid you not, guys, this is the 5th time I tried to film this video. This one's gonna be the last time, like, no and ifs, buts about it. This is gonna be the last time I film this video. I tried my best, and sometimes your best isn't enough. Okay, anyways, so hey, it's me, Sydney. Welcome back to Syd's Films. Yeah. So first thing we're gonna talk about going in hard. We're gonna talk about gaining weight. First and foremost, that's normal. It's not a bad thing. I think people say it in a way that's supposed to be like looked down upon. I think that's definitely a journey you have to go on. Gaining weight is not something to be like looked down upon, especially because you're entering your adult ages. That is life. If that really is a concern to you, let's focus on eating healthy. Let's go to the gym, join a club. Like, I know for me, there's this club where literally all we do is work out. We're just workout pals. Especially because it's not a bad thing when you're a young adult. You're gonna gain some pounds, but they're healthy pounds because you're growing up. You know your campus before your classes start. It helps to walk around the campus. Well, just to walk around in general, to know where you are. So once you figure out your schedule, walk to your classes. Oh, this is where my class is gonna be. Like, yeah, it's helpful. Like, trust me, like, you don't want to be like me, bro. Like, I did not walk to my classes before my classes started, and I was running all over the place because I didn't know where my classes were. Especially go inside the buildings. Don't just walk to the building, find the room. Oh, this is where the room is. Cool, great. Yeah, check it off your list. It's just another thing to not worry about on your first day of school. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the syllabus. So I know in high school the syllabus is not really that important, but when you get to college, like, that is the bread and butter of your class. Oh, I want to know how my grades are broken down. The syllabus. Oh, I want to know when we're having a test. The syllabus. Oh, I want to know what we're reading this day. The syllabus. What textbook should I get? The syllabus. The syllabus, the syllabus, the syllabus. It matters. It's going to have all your professors' information, their email, their study times, everything. It's your textbook to that class, the syllabus. When your professor puts out that syllabus, like, read through that syllabus. If you're gonna read anything in college, it's gonna be that syllabus. Like, the syllabus is gonna be your best friend, even when your professor is not. Next, get to know your professors. But yeah, I watched all these videos and they're like, oh, after the first class, go up to your professor, shake their hand. And I disagree. I actually disagree. But when I say get to know the professor, I mean go to their study hours. Each professor is required to have like a little slot in the day just to dedicate to students. If you need help with something, go to that study slot and talk to your professor. If you want to know your professor, I have to say that's the easiest way to like actually get to know them. Even if you don't even have anything to say, just go there just to talk to them. Like, that's what I did. I like my professors. So that's what I recommend. It's definitely helpful. Registering for classes. By the time you're watching this video, you probably would have already registered for classes. But if you didn't register for your classes, you want to register for classes early. So something I also recommend is signing up for the Honors College. I only applied to Honors College just so I can register for my classes earlier than anybody else. I could not care less about whatever the heck they're doing over there. I don't care. So yeah, plan for your classes early and then register for your classes early. You'll thank me later. You may not understand what I'm saying now, but you will. Oh, bro, you will. Oh my god, you will. Next, which is a pretty big topic that's talked about in all these videos, is friends. Making friends. Staying friends. Making friends in college definitely can be like trying. I want to say the first people you will be friends with is your roommate and people on your floor. Your first line of defense for friendship, because you're going to see these people every day. You're going to end up talking to them, and you may figure out you actually like these people and you want to hang out with them. There you go, you made your first friends in your dorm. That's a good place to start. Just start in the dorm. Another thing I want to do is join clubs. If you want to go into the medical field, join medical clubs. Make connections with medical people. If you are, like me, a black woman, join a black woman club. I want to say clubs in your dorm, it's gonna be like some of the first places like you make friends. And classes. Ooh, I forgot my classes. I know class friends are a little different because, oh, well, I see you here and that's it. Having a just in class buddy, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, oh, you miss a day, you can catch up with your buddy. Y'all don't have to be besties, but y'all got each other. It's a symbiotic relationship. For me at least, those are kind of like the first places I found myself making friends, was in my dorm, in my classes, and then I joined some clubs. Like I said, you're not in high school anymore, so it's kind of hard to like put yourself out there, but you're going to need to, or else you're not going to have as much fun. You put in what you want to get out of it. Obviously, if you're not trying to go around and make friends, you're not going to have any friends. It is what it is. You didn't try, so why would you have any friends? You know what I'm saying? But if you're actively like putting in the effort to put yourself out there, join these clubs, then I promise you, like, it will all come back to you. Like, you'll be vibing. First year of college, you'll be vibing. It's cool. Your first couple of weeks on campus, you're gonna make a lot of friends, and that is cool. That's chill. Like, someone you can explore campus with. Y'all may not stay friends forever. That's cool. Y'all might. That's cool. You know, everybody's gonna be putting their best foot forward, and that's not an issue. Let me tell you, that's not an issue. Come down the line later in the semester, you're gonna be like, wow, I don't actually like vibe with you for real. If you don't like somebody, you don't gotta stay friends with them. That's one thing about college. If you don't like them, you don't gotta see them ever again if you don't want to. And nobody's making you do that. Like, I promise you, like, it's not that big of a deal. Life is literally about going through and making connections. Make connections with as many people as you want. Once you figure out, like, oh, like, I don't really vibe with them like I thought I did, you don't ever gotta see them again. You don't gotta talk to them again if you don't want to. Like, I really do want to put an emphasis, because this is not high school anymore. High school is completely different. And this goes with everything, every aspect of college. If you don't like it, you don't got to do it. Next thing we're talking about, boys. Like I've been saying, oh, high school is different from college. I do want to say the only thing that is the same are the boys. If you feel the need to involve yourself, that's cool. Like, I promise you, I'm not judging you. Nobody else is judging you. Do what you want to do. But I do want to say you're not missing out on anything, really. I know people are like, ooh, college guys. No, they're literally the same as high school. They're just grown now. And that is actually worse. Yeah, don't let nobody waste your time. I think that's where I'll leave it. Let me tell you, that block button, bro. Some of y'all are afraid of the block button. I don't understand why. Next thing we're gonna talk about is living on campus. I do recommend actually living on campus. Ooh, it's just so much fun, guys. It's just so much fun. Yeah, there's like downs, but there's also a lot of highs. And I feel like the pros outweigh the cons, you know what I'm saying? And it's definitely just so much fun. Like, I enjoyed living on campus. There are some times where like living on campus got on my nerves, but I had fun. It was a nice, good time. And on top of that, I do want to say, if you are living on campus, you really don't have to have your car. But yeah, those parking tickets can be expensive. Those parking passes can be expensive. And especially, you don't even need your car for real. Because if you're living on campus, everything is literally walking distance. You can walk there, bro. Like, you can walk there. And I know a lot of schools have like a bus system. So like, there are ways to get around without a car. If you would like to take your car, that's cool. Do you? But you don't need it. You really don't. So just keep that in mind. Also, with that being said, if you do have your car and you do live on campus, don't go home every single weekend. From personal experience, I literally went home 3 times throughout the whole year. At times, I was like, wow, it feels like I'm stranded here. But I think it was worth it, because here's the thing, when you go home, especially if you have a car, you're gonna have the opportunity to just get in your car and drive home every weekend. Like, yeah, you can go home whenever you want, sure. But going home every single weekend, I definitely feel like it takes away from the experience. Going back to what I said with making friends, like, you gotta put yourself out there. And I know especially the first couple of months, it's gonna be like very hard. You're gonna feel like stranded and like, oh, well, I'm stuck here. And you know, it's okay to feel those things. Those are definitely normal, but know that it will get better. But it won't get better if you keep going home every single weekend, because then you're gonna go home, come back and be like, oh wow, I hate it here. And then go home again and come back, oh wow, I hate it there. If you have your car and you live on campus, I recommend don't try to go home every single weekend. Next thing is partying. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all's faces. I'm outside. I had fun going out. That's because I went out with good people, okay? Listen, if you take away anything from this video, let it be this next sentence, okay? I absolutely don't recommend you going out that first week, okay? A lot of disgusting stuff happens that first week of just partying. There will always be parties, bro. You're not missing anything. I'm gonna leave that there. Because like I said, like college is all about your experience. So a lot of the time, you're just gonna have to experience it. As much as it seems like this video is like so vague, it's vague for a reason. I may just say them to you, but you have to experience it to understand why I'm saying it. Like I said, college is all about what you make it. Don't get me wrong, I learned my lesson. Yeah, people were telling me all this and I did not care. Oh, it's my first year. Like, I just gotta experience it. I just gotta know. And I got humbled. In a way, I didn't know I could get humbled. College is all about experience, and a lot of things you're just gonna have to end up experiencing it for yourself and learn from your own lessons. Have lots of fun, be safe, and like I said, your first year is all about lessons. So you'll be taught, okay? You'll be slapped in the face with lessons. That's okay. It's not about how you got the lesson, it's about what you take away from the lesson, okay? I've been talking for like 40 minutes now, bro. Try your absolute best in college. Stay on top of your grades, bro. Stay on top of your grades. I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not even gonna get into it. But stay on top of your grades. Keep applying to scholarships all year long. Stay on top of your GPA. It matters. Your GPA matters. I hope you have the best first year of your freaking life. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you later. Bye.